Hey there, how's it going? Anyway, this is Robin's dad, and we have a mobility cart. And the history of it is, it belonged to my brother-in-law, Ernie, who died, I think, 4 or 5 years ago now. Anyway, he got it from the VA, the chair, and it's a Quantum Q6 Edge is the name of it. And we have all these papers and stuff, like when it was purchased and everything. And they went over a checklist and all kinds of stuff. And I downloaded some stuff online about the controller you use to move it around and stuff. And it's got a couple other papers here. But anyway, I went online and got the manual and looked at it for the Quantum, the Q6 Edge, and it doesn't match with the model. And I looked up the model. So anyway, the brochure, or the the information about it, it's not accurate. It's not the same. The situation is basically it stopped working, so we figured the batteries were bad, and because it's like 11 years old, but the batteries were working for a long time. But then it's just been in storage for quite a while now, not moving around. I didn't know we were supposed to charge it all the time, and so basically it stopped working. So I looked in the manual, and it just shows that you take the battery out from the front, which I did. So I figured it's got one battery. So we bought a battery, and it was really spendy. It was about $400. We ended up buying a second one, but the first one was $400. The second one was $200 something. So it's crazy. It's weird. We bought another battery like a couple days later from Batteries Plus. So anyway, I took the battery out, replaced it, put it in, and of course it didn't work because it has two batteries. So then I finally discovered it has two batteries, and I finally figured out how to take that battery out, and it was a pain in the ass. I had to take the seat off, take all kinds of stuff off, and covers and this and that. Got the battery out, replaced that one too, and I think it started working. At some point, after fiddling with it and doing all kinds of stuff, it did work. The controller finally started working, and it started. We charged it, and I actually drove it around, and so the plan was to just keep driving it, to keep the batteries up. So we drove it around, and then I think I went a couple weeks without charging it, but it sat before for a long time, and then it ran again, but then it finally stopped running. So anyway, it's not charging now again, the controller's not working, it's not doing anything, so it's just been sitting. And our problem is, I went online and looked at some, and I saw some that were pretty in good shape, and they weren't that old, and they were pretty affordable. You can look it up too and see. But we're kind of basically at the spot now where we just want to recoup the cost of the batteries if we can. I went to Battery Plus, and they don't take the batteries back. So that's kind of where we're at now, is just want to recoup the costs. We spent like $300 or $400 on one, and then $240 on the second one. So, we're talking $500-$600 for the batteries. So, or maybe more. And, but yeah, I spent so much time on it and so much trouble trying to contact people, trying to figure out how to take the batteries out, trying to do stuff, and then the other thing too is we don't want to pay for someone to come fix it because we're not going to get anything for it now. At this point, it's old. So that's kind of where we're at. If you want to look at it and see what you think, or if you want to buy it, that's great. Or I don't know if we want to, how much we want to spend on fixing it if you can fix it. So yeah, we're just kind of in a quandary about what to do with it. I just want to get rid of it, really. All right.